Hello, my name is Chloe Folan, and today I just wanted to create a very short video over the ray releases for May the 5th. While I have released written information about this and I've shared posts about this as well on my social media, I was asked to create just a short verbal video just talking about the ray releases a little bit more. So I am more than happy to proceed with that lovely request. So just to give this better context, this video is just a light, short video, just more deeply explaining the ray releases for May the 5th, the light code releases for May the 5th throughout the month of May. I'm also going to include just a gentle, short invocation that anyone can work with. If this video inspires you to work with the light code releases that I'm discussing. And of course, if you would like a copy of the document that I'm about to share, please email me through my website, www.chloefolan.com. So without further ado, and in alignment with that lovely request, let's dive straight in and gently discuss the beautiful light code releases from heaven for May the 5th over the month of May. So I'm just going to bring up my screen share and a document called the White Ray of Unity Introduction Talk. There is a group that was initiated last year. This group gathered on December the 5th in 2024 to consciously prepare the channels for receiving these light code releases for the collective. And our Aquarian group has continued to organically meet on the 5th of every month for the 6 sacred months of the year to continue the work that was initiated on December the 5th, 2024. So the light code releases I'm about to discuss, there was a preparation release, or preparations were being made in heaven for these light code releases starting on December the 5th of last year. And then there has been a major ray light code release on the 5th of every month. We are now well into May 2025. So I'm going to just gently verbally discuss the May light code releases that started on May the 5th. But just actually, it might be helpful just to backtrack a little bit for what light code releases are. Sometimes that's very helpful. So, just to give this better context, the light code transmissions that are being discussed, these major ray releases happen every year. There are, in particular, 6 major light code releases that align with the 6 sacred months of the year on the 5th of every month. And the light code releases align with one of these 7 major main rays. And the releases are light code transmissions. And what are light code transmissions? Light code transmissions are imparted from a higher source and consist of inspirations and ideas for service and personal life. Members of the hierarchy, meaning high frequency beings in heaven, do their best to send these high frequency transmissions to most people via their soul star chakra through the 2 soul threads of the antagrana, the soul to head thread and the soul to heart thread. When you move more deeply into proper karmic clearing techniques, if those karmic clearing techniques are decent and properly committed to, you can sometimes then move into what's called stage 3 of building the light body, which then enables you to also receive the light code transmissions directly from the ashram in hierarchy that you are linked with more clearly, and you're able to more clearly receive those light code releases at that level. So coming back to the month of May that we are in, these light code releases started to come in. They would have started to trickle in a little bit at the start of May, but definitely the floodgates, if you will, opened more on May the 5th. And there has been a constant, steady release of these light code releases throughout the month of May. So let's have a look at the causations of what these light code releases manifest, what their impact is on the collective. So the 5th wave of light code releases of 2025 on May the 5th, white light with emphasis on the orange ray, the 5th ray of science and knowledge. So souls and incarnation, initiates and incarnation, who have orange somewhere in their ray makeup or are connected to the ray path, the pole star pathway, will be more influenced by the light code releases on May the 5th. So while everyone does and can receive these light codes, I'm now discussing those within the collective who are more responsive to these light code releases or more influenced by these light code releases or more close to the action of these light code releases, so to speak. So people who are in incarnation who have orange somewhere in their ray makeup or are connected to the pole star pathway or are potentially connected to pole star pathway, ray path 5, the ray path 5 cosmic pathway, one of the 7 cosmic paths, will be more influenced by the light code releases on May the 5th. This wave, meaning this wave that's currently happening as we speak, will influence those who work in the fields of science, study, or research in any capacity. This includes medicine and the medical field in general, and this also includes psychic sciences. Whenever we are discussing science, study, and research, people automatically more think of the physical sciences, so to speak. Everyone forgets about the psychic sciences or the study in the field of psychic development. So that is included as well in these light code releases. And just to give a bit more information, coming back to the pole star pathway, while it would be rare, there can be souls in incarnation who are potentially connected to the pole star pathway, who have no orange in their ray makeup. And vice versa. You could have orange somewhere in your ray makeup and not be potentially connected to the pole star pathway. So it's unusual, but it does happen. And the pole star pathway is either an antiquarana first return or second return pathway. At this point in human history, it's mainly an antiquarana first return pathway. And at this point in human history, it's not a common pathway, but that is one of the impulses from hierarchy, that towards the end of this 2000-year Aquarian cycle, that there will be more souls in incarnation incarnating on the pole star pathway. So that's just a little bit of information of a collective influence and a little bit about individual influence. I would now like to discuss an invocation. So if you're gently absorbing this video and watching this video and you're going, Chloe, I'm resonating with this. I've been sensing these energies myself. Is there something you could suggest that can help me connect with these light code releases this month, whether I have orange in my ray makeup or not? And on that note, by the way, for those that don't have orange in their ray makeup, you'll still receive, but it might be a little more personal. And the manifestation of the light code release might be more just personal to you, meaning something you just personally work through. It could inspire you to pick up something that you've been studying that you forgot about, or it might impulse you to restart an interest that you put on the metaphorical shelf. So even those with no orange in their ray makeup and not connected or potentially connected to the pole star pathway, these light code releases will help impulse you towards an interest that would be good for you to delve back into, or a line of study, even if it's just personal hobby study, to reinvestigate. You know, a light code release that helps prompt you to become aware of investigating a piece of knowledge to yourself that's individually and collectively helpful. So all can receive, for those with orange in their ray makeup or potentially connected to the pulse star pathway or on the pulse star pathway, are more responsive and will be closer to the action of grounding these light code releases, but all receive. So coming to a suggested invocation that anyone can work with, no matter what prior meditation practice you're working with, or maybe you don't have a meditation practice at all, I would now like to offer an invocation that anyone can work with if you would like to tune in a little more deeply in a nice, healthy way to the light code releases for May. And I'll just bring this up on my screen share. 2 moments, please. I also have this up on my social media channels. In particular, my Instagram account is very popular. You can find my Instagram account, it's Chloe Folan, at Chloe Folan, or you can also access it through my website, www.chloefolan.com. I release these invocations and some written information about the light code releases on the 5th of every month. So if you do want to follow me on Instagram in particular or Facebook, those are my more popular active accounts. If you would like to follow along with these light code releases. For the month of May, anytime you're sensing beautiful energies streaming in, or anytime the inspiration comes in where you're thinking about, oh, it's May, it's the white orange ray light code releases, and you would like to say a prayer or an invocation, just connect a little bit more deeply with the process, or to receive some deeper clarity yourself over how you're receiving the ray release. This is the invocation I would like to gently guide you through. So please make sure you're seated and relaxed and nice and comfortable. Please raise your awareness to your soul star chakra, an orb of light above your own head. As you tune into your soul star, sense your own soul energies and frequencies. And as we sound this beautiful invocation, sense energies gently streaming through you from your own soul, flowing through your body, radiating out into your aura. Sense these beautiful energies flowing through you as we sound this invocation. We are the soul. We are the light divine. We are love. We are will. We are fixed design. We invoke, integrate, and manifest the orange ray of soul knowledge. Sense your own beautiful soul energies flowing through you, attuning you to your own divine blueprint. Sense that you are gently receiving the white orange ray transmissions from heaven. Sense gentle soul knowledge flowing through you, inspiring you, uplifting you. You might want to also include gently sending that light into the collective, holding Mother Earth and the collective in your thoughts as the white orange ray flows over Mother Earth and the collective, blessing all with their own authentic soul knowledge. And give thanks. If you wish to, please feel free to work with the white orange ray transmissions for the month of May whenever you feel inspired to do so. If you would like to receive a direct copy of this invocation, I did mention it's on my social media channels, www.chloefolan.com. But if you would like to receive a direct copy of this picture slide, and if you would like to receive a direct copy of the White Ray of Unity introduction talk notes, please feel free to contact me through my website. I'd be more than happy to forward you a copy. A few people have already asked. On that note, what might also interest people is if you are interested in finding out on a lovely, deep level what your beautiful rays are. Because within your ray makeup, people usually have around 3 rays in their ray makeup and connected to one particular, or potentially connected to one particular cosmic pathway. If you did want to receive a very deep reading, chock full of deep insights, a lot of information, some deep discussion around building the light body, progressing with building the light body, I do offer esoteric aura readings. So if you do click on my website, www.chloefolan.com, it does bring you to my website. And if you click on that link, it will bring you to my esoteric aura readings that outline what's included, deep information on your ray makeup, and the manifestation impact your ray makeup has on you in terms of your vocation, your interests, connections with others. It also provides deep information over the light link connections between you and your light council and what you're potentially co-creating. The readings also include very deep information on where you are with properly raising Kundalini energy and where you are with building the light body. And it doesn't matter what techniques in particular you've been working with. I do have the ability to read for any soul and incarnation on any pathway and be able to provide very in-depth information, even if there's some terminology differences in what's being read for. And I do also follow up with free article links that you can read through that providing a more in-depth information on some of what's discussed in your reading. I can book out about a month or 2 in advance, so please do contact me if you are interested in booking an esoteric aura reading. I'd love to hear from you. On that note, I believe that's all I wanted to share in today's video. So especially for those who put in the request for just a verbal video talking about the ray releases a little bit more, I hope this has been helpful and insightful, and I'll create a similar video for the June the 5th releases. I would like to gently suggest that we concentrate on the white orange ray light code releases for May, holding space individually and collectively for those light codes. If there's any questions, please do feel free to contact me. 7 ray blessings to all.